Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and this is a review that was a long time in coming. This is Titan's Return Arcee with Titan Master Ultra Magnus. This figure was originally a HasCon 2017 exclusive. It was available on Hasbro Toy Shop, and then available on Toys R Us and became a Toys R Us exclusive. I think you can get it in stores, but I think it was also, I think it was exclusively sold online. Unfortunately, as of right now, it's out of stock. I think they're making room for the next exclusive, Grotesque. And this was, the story of this figure was, I did spend a little extra to try and get it early, and I couldn't because there were people who spent a little more to get it earlier. So the review got pushed back as newer product came in. But basically what you get in this package, and this is basically how they're getting the deluxes out. Arcee, I think, was intended for one of those larger gift sets. But you do have Ultra Magnus here, who is a Titan Master. His faceplate is die cast. There you go. Nothing else on this figure is die-cast, just the faceplate. Want to make that clear, because people say, oh, die-cast Titan Master. Ooh, how awesome. This is a retool of the Blur mold, heavy retool, and I think it's brilliant. It's uses like this that makes the Blur mold my pick for toy of 2017. And here's Arcee's headmaster, Leonad, a.k.a. Daniel. I'm sure there's some new parts here, but this head does look very new. I think it's actually being used with the Spike figure that's coming with Bumblebee. And there's Arcee's head. Very animated, anime accurate. So we'll just get that. And the vehicle, by now I'm sure you know what's different, what's new. You have that new front shield, the hand covers, the paint job. There'll be a couple more differences in robot mode. One thing I do want to point out, because I noticed a lot of reviewers didn't do it, the guns you can actually store in facing inward, so they don't stick out. So you have this very sleek vehicle mode, which does look a lot like the classic Arcee animated car mode. In fact, I think this is a better vehicle mode than the Generations Arcee figure. So we're going to skip the transformation, because I'm sure you've seen Blur transform a dozen times. So we'll just go from this to this. And here's Arcee in her robot mode. As you can see, the arms have been retooled to give those little classic pylons. That's actually one of my issues with the mold. I think those should be on her back, as they were in the original cartoon. I'm sure there was some way they could have tooled something in, but I think they were trying to save a little. Other than that, it's the Blur mold. You do have the shield right here that can be removed and put on her arm. It can also be a little Titan Master vehicle or weapon embankment for Ultra Magnus. While I like the robot mode, I don't think it's the best robot mode for Arcee. I still think that has to go to the Thrilling 30 version of Arcee, which was the first Arcee figure. It's kind of funny, if there was a way to get that robot mode in this vehicle mode, I think we would have the best Arcee figure outside of a masterpiece. But one other little concern I have is the guns. I think they are not pegs, they're little slits of plastic, and depending on tolerances, they could break. So yeah, we'll just pause real quick, and I'll be back with my final thoughts. And here's Arcee with the shield arm. All in all, I think this is a great set, with Ultra Magnus down here. Like I said, this was originally available at HasCon, then was on Hasbro Toy Shop. I kind of missed out on it, because, the Hasbro Toy Shop website isn't the best. But I did get it off of eBay. I actually got it off of eBay before it was available on Hasbro Toy Shop. But not rehashing that story. Lesson learned. If you can find it on the secondary market, the prices have come down slightly, but this is not a $100 figure. This is not a $75 figure. I wouldn't even say this is a $50 figure. So with that being said, pay what you're comfortable, but realize if you're paying more than, I would say, $35, you're gonna have a little bit of regret. But all in all, it's a cool figure, and I'm glad to have it. So, for Titan's Return, Arcee, and old Titan Master Ultra Magnus, we will see you next time.